In 3D, we have x squared plus y squared equals to 169. And we have three parts we have to do with this equation. First, we have to determine the radius. Second, state the x and y intercepts. And then third, sketch its graph. So in part 1, we have to figure out what the radius is. Well, we know that the general equation of any circle when its center is at the origin is x squared plus y squared equals to r squared. R being the radius. Well, this takes the exact form as this. X squared, y squared, y squared. The only difference is this and this, which means that r squared has to equal 169, r being the radius. So r equals to the square root of 169. There's no plus minus here because we can't have a negative length. What we're doing here is we're getting a length. So it has to be positive. Okay, so r equals to the square root of 169 is 13, which means that therefore the radius, which is r, is equal to 13 units. Length. Okay, so now in part 2 we have to find the x and y intercepts. Well, we know the x-intercepts occur when y equals 0, so that's when x squared plus, we plug in 0 for y, we get this. So x squared, 169, and then x equals to plus minus, because we can have negative intercepts, so plus minus the square root of 169, and plus minus the square root of 169 is minus 13, or 13. Which means that therefore the x-intercepts of the circle is, well, r minus 13, 0, and 13, 0. Now for the y-intercepts, it occurs when x equals to 0. So 0 squared plus y squared equals to 169. Y squared equals to 169. Y equals to the plus minus the square root of 169. And then the square root of 169 is minus 13 and 13. So the y-intercepts, similarly like the x-intercepts, are 0 minus 13 and 0, 13. Okay, so now we have to go to part 3 and draw the circle. Okay, so try your best to draw a circle. Draw the coordinate system first. X, y, and we know that the radius is 13 and the x-intercepts are minus 13, 13. So minus 13, 13, minus 13. The y-intercepts are minus 13, 13. So we have 4 points that we know about this graph. And we know this is a circle, so it has to go like this. Remember, the center is at the origin, so circle that looks like this. Just try your best when you draw this. Okay, so this is the graph of this equation right here.